And Laura.
Yo, we on?
Are we live?
All right. Well, welcome everyone. This is Mega Man X4 for the PlayStation. I have Laura with me.
Hi.
Yo. This is going to be a 0-100% run. So basically, there's two characters in this game. There's X and Zero. And we're going to be playing a Zero today. It's a sick run. And we're going to be completing the game in 100%, which is about a 12-second detour from any percent. So you might as well get everything. Something like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get it.
Yeah, it's just very much little point in running the 80% category. Well, I want to say this game in general, I don't know how much different it is for X. I'm not really familiar with the X one.
Yeah, not too much either, but yeah, you skip some revisits and stuff. But yeah. So, ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get into some movement tech for the game. It's a 2D side-scroller. And you mash some text every now and then. Text can be mashed with 8 buttons. It can be mashed with all like all shoulder buttons and all face buttons. And you're going to be seeing me do dash jumping a lot. So in the SNES Mega Man X games, you're going to see a lot of ground dashing. But Zero has like a little bit of a delay on ground dashing. I will be doing a ground dash right about here. So you can see there was a bit of a delay on that. Now I'm going to explain how we take down that door in a minute. Because that's not immediately obvious.
I can explain if you want to go through this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, so what Ricky did was called a Saber Dash Cancel. Basically, so Zero has a 3-hit combo with his Saber, and the first hit of that Saber doesn't activate most enemies' iframes. So what we do is we use that first swing of the Saber and then cancel it off with a dash, and then just repeat that as fast as possible. And it just lets you absolutely shred through certain enemies and doors, etc. We use that for how many bosses? Like 4?
Yeah, it's like 4 to 5-ish. It's a handful, and there's also the refights later. So we're going through Sky Lagoon right now, which is actually going extremely well. I've pretty much made like 0 momentum errors. That was actually very nice.
Really good.
I wish I had like my golds up. That was pretty good. So we're coming up to the boss that no one knows how to pronounce. Eregion, something. But what I'm trying to do on this boss is I'm trying to hit him and then fade back to the left so that he does a certain attack towards me, like that. Yeah, and now he's flying over to me, which is actually the best attack. Messed it up a little bit, but not too bad, because now the screen is more towards the left side, so now the kernel's gonna come in, and I'm just gonna be mashing these. I don't know why, but this is like a really satisfying button mashing sequence right here. This is so fun.
Fastest conversation.
Yeah. Hello, how's it going? Okay, goodbye. You've done this and this. Come with me. No, why refuse? Okay, goodbye. So that's our intro stage. Now we get to introduce to the 8 Mavericks, which is basically kind of the bread and butter of most Mega Man games, which is you have 8 stages. You go through any stage in whichever order you want. You get a weapon from the boss, which can help you with various things. And it can also be a weakness for another boss. So we're going to start off with Magma Dragoon. Magma Dragoon has a really, really useful ability in the beginning. We can basically, we'll need it for Web Spider, we'll need it for Cyber Peacock, and we'll need it for Frost Walrus, so we might as well do Magma first. And his boss fight can also be Saber Dash canceled, so that's why we do him first as well. So a 100% run in this game basically entails grabbing a heart container from every single level in each of the 8 Maverick stages. There's 1 in every level. And then there's also 2 sub-tanks, a weapons tank, and an EX tank. The EX tank is, I think it gives you like 5 lives when you game over, which is kind of useless in this run. Oh, you need it in just for the completion. Weapons tank gives you full weapon energy, also pretty much useless. And the sub-tanks can come in handy in case you like get low on health later on and stuff like that. So oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go on. Yeah, I was just about to say, it is a bit of time lost to use sub-tanks, but yeah, if you're dying, then it's a nice backup.
Yeah, it's better than dying, so you want to use it. So I'm going to try and grab this first heart container in kind of an unintended manner here. There we go. Second try, not too bad. Yeah, you're meant to kind of jump from the ledge up there. I can't believe I snuck under that. Those meteors are completely random, and I just barely snuck under that. I'm grabbing the mech here, even though it's a small animation for getting into it, because you can enter Dragoon's boss fight from the bottom or the top, and the bottom is just a little bit quicker like that, just to break those rocks, which you can only do with the mech. So feel free to talk about this boss if you want, what kind of attacks he's got, if you know. I'm just going to be mashing here.
Yeah, no, so... I'm going through the notes here. I'm trying to scroll through the notes as fast as possible. Admittedly, I didn't brush up on this game quite like I should have. I really struggled to find the time.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay,
the boss is already over, so...
Yeah, it's all good. Basically, I am using Saber Dash canceling in order to drain his health. That was actually really close. I was like frames away from dying, actually.
Oof.
But luckily I got him. Yeah, he can start out with a couple different attacks, and you just, I don't know, the lack of heart containers you have at this point in the run, it can get kind of dicey and you can die. So I'm glad I lived this period. And now we're gonna get into Cyber Peacock. This is more of a pretty straightforward level, but there is a little bit of a gimmick in order to get the items for the 100% in this stage. Mm-hmm. And we'll be using Dragoon's weapon for the boss fight against Peacock. So there is a time trial of sorts that you're going to see right here. It says hurry up. Basically, there's this like target on our back in a way. And once we get to the end of the screen right here, we're going to get a rank, and this is going to be an S rank. So if you're quick enough to the end here, you get sent to a bonus room where you get given an item. The first one gives you a 1-up, but it's still faster to get the S rank than it is to, like... it's going to be slow. I'm just going to take the normal way here.
It'd just be quicker to go through the bonus room and grab the 1-up than it would be to waste time and not get the S rank.
Exactly. But you do actually need to get the S ranks in this one and the next screen, because otherwise you don't get all the items. So there's the heart container for Peacock stage. And then I also need an S rank here for one of the sub-tanks, too. This actually has a pretty cool climb involved here.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa. Yeah,
We'll
no,
go.
Ricky doesn't want to touch those yellow eyes because he'll get trapped in there for a few seconds if he does.
Yeah, it loses like 2.5 seconds or something like that. Getting grabbed is like such a big time loss. I had to go over them there because I messed up my movement. I spawned that enemy. I meant to take damage on that little like ball enemy that was spawning there and then go through those eyes. But I lost a few seconds there. No biggie. So in area 2, there's these gravity switches right here.
It always throws me off.
Yeah, it does too for me. Especially when I was new. But basically, we're just kind of... Oh, yeah, see, I was not meant to hit that, actually. Now I'm thrown off. But yeah, now we need to roll this ball to the end here. Like that. There we go. And that's the end of the level. So now we get into Cyber Peacock. Cyber Peacock is a pretty random boss fight. You won't lose a ton of time if you get bad RNG, unlike some bosses later on. But boss RNG is a major part of this run, and it varies about 5-6 seconds-ish here in this fight. So he can give you 3 attacks. He can teleport right on top of you, which is the worst one. He can spawn a bit to the right, or you can spawn... That's the worst one, but that one's like quite common. It can happen multiple times in a row, so just expect it. There you go. That's the medium one. He tends to not give you the best one very often. Oh, that's my bad. So if he gives me the medium one, I can get an just like an air slash in there. If he spawns right on top of me, I'm forced to do the weakness, which is slow. It's really unlucky right now. See, there we go. That's the best one. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too late.
Oh, well.
But yeah, it's all good. You can hit him with a lot of air slashes and basically drain his health there.
Yeah, a lot of adaptivity is required for the bosses in this run. You need to... Like, obviously, you need to be well practiced on what to do if you get the good RNG, but you also need to be well practiced on what to do if you get the bad RNG to make the most of that, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's not a super complicated fight. It's basically just following a series of patterns, but something like Storm Owl later on is going to be...
Yeah.
That one's tough to adapt to. So now we're heading into Split Mushroom, who basically gives us, like, two of the best abilities. Most bosses give you just one ability, but Split Mushroom gives you two. We get the Spin Slash from Split Mushroom, and we get a double jump. So the reason we needed to do Cyber Peacock before Split Mushroom is because once we get the Spin Slash deals less damage to Peacock than the regular one does. So that's just like a tiny optimization to do Peacock early. It just speeds up the boss fight ever so slightly. You deal one more damage with the Air Slash over the Spin Slash. So, and this is pretty much the hardest screen in the game coming up right here. This climb, at least top 3.
Good.
Oh, that health drop. Getting around that last beetle's really tough, but honestly, that was pretty good. I just got trolled by a health drop there at the end.
Good.
I'm going to go for a really risky boss fight. I could easily die. This is probably the spot in the run where I could maybe die, like, here. So I'm going to try and kill him on the spikes.
High frame abuse hit.
Good. Okay. Woohoo! Got him.
That was good.
Yeah, it's tough. You need to waste a certain amount of frames while you're down there. Otherwise, you'll go up, bonk the ceiling, and then die on the spikes, and you won't take damage from him. So these staircase rooms are pretty tough. They're pretty much all memorization. Like, I basically know what's coming ahead of time. Did not quite slash that last one, but yeah. I had a lot of trouble with this heart container casually, but pretty much just do this. You can actually also just get that from the ground. Like, even if you miss that platform, you can just wall jump up there, no problem. It's not really a big deal. Now we got this little elevator here.
Auto-scroller, to a degree.
Yeah. There is a couple ways of speeding it up and also just not losing time. You can see me Saber Dash canceling these plants. If I were to do a jump, like an air slash on one of these, I actually lose time because the game would slightly freeze. That's actually just a common strategy you'll see used throughout most of the game, is I'm going to be using certain attacks basically because it doesn't freeze the game as much as some other attacks will. So hitting the plants or the enemies with this air slash is just bad. I'm going to try and scroll the screen upwards here a little bit. There we go.
There you go.
So this is Split Mushroom. He doesn't really have any RNG to him except for he's going to cling to the wall for a while and then he will split into 2. Whichever way he goes, left or right, is random, but it's not really a big deal. It's not like too hard to react to.
Definitely one of the less interesting fights.
Although it can be pretty sick towards the end. Ah, too early there. Nice. So you can also see me once I hit Split Mushroom. I'm not keeping the saber inside of him. The moment I hit him, I turn around to cancel the end lag, and that's literally for the same reason. It's because the game will freeze a little bit from like added frames at the end of the attack. Just like tiny optimizations there. Huenbu. And now it's time for Jet Stingray.
Oh boy.
This is a doozy.
Yeah.
So this is the first like bike level. You want to explain like the tech like on the bike?
Yeah,
Like-
so pretty much this bike section normally is an auto scroller, but there's a boost button, and if you need to just keep boosting to keep pushing the screen as far as possible. And because you're so far to the right and have very little screen real estate off to the right, it's pretty hard to react to what's coming up. So a lot of memorization is necessary for this section. It's very easy to die if you're not paying attention.
Very much so, yeah. I'm just gonna take it safe here. I don't want to die. Yeah, so right there, I have to remember to fall down to get that heart container. And also on screen 2, it's also a bike section, or area 2. So, and there's a sub-tank I need at the very, very end of the level too, so. But yeah, not too bad. Took it safe. There is like an optimal boost pattern as well, like if you really want to be like a super nerd about it, but it's really, really difficult to get like super optimal boosts out of these. Currently, I'm on it right now, which is quite nice, but it's tough, yeah. Ideally, I want to land right on that and then, yeah, get a boost from that.
Nice.
So that looks really slick. I really like that. Now Jet Stingray is gonna try to like, I don't know, shoot down some enemies, but ooh, okay, that's I have to die. I have to die.
Yeah, did you miss an item?
Yeah, I was too greedy.
I lagged out. I didn't notice.
Yeah, I was too greedy. I basically went for a really greedy boost. I should have just ground dashed, and yeah, I paid the price. That sucks.
These things happen.
Yeah. It's always on Stingray. So every now and then you'll just get a death on Stingray. It happens.
Like this stage is really annoying, and then coming up immediately after it, the boss can be really annoying as well. So.
Yeah, the boss fight is insanely luck dependent as well. Alright, we got it. There we go. Yeah, so the sub tank is up there. You can actually hit Jet Stingray there, by the way, like as he's following you. I didn't know that. Yeah, I literally found that out like not too long ago. So Jet Stingray can do 2 attacks at like high health. He can either shoot manta rays or dive. We don't want him to dive, basically. We want him to shoot manta rays. That is the dive. It's not bad if he does it early on.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah. Too bad. Could be good. Come down. Nope.
Yeah, and then so once Jet Stingray gets to about 60% to half health, as soon as he does his, well, maybe not as soon. Oh yeah, there you go. He sinks down a bit and we can save a dash cancel him.
Yeah, there we go. So after the manta rays, he'll either come down or he'll dive again, and you don't want him to dive. He might have actually just been barely like high, like his health was just too high there, so that might have just been my mistake there.
And then Zero gives you the finger.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I literally was like, should I mention it? and then you did it for me. We're on the same like monkey brain wavelength right now. We're tuned into the same frequency, the same channel. Dumbass. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say dumbass o'clock. That's not a frequency.
Dumbass FM.
Yeah, dumbass FM. All right, web spider. You protect the secret weapon of the jungle. That's going to be useful to know later on for Frost Walrus. That text right there.
Remember that.
So
sorry, I just want to mention beautiful sprite work here.
Yeah, I was also thinking that. Literally. Okay, that guy's random as well. He gave me the bad luck there, unfortunately. Oh, almost got that. Yeah, that's super hard to get. You can get that all in one. Just like fly all the way down. It's really tough. I've never hit it in an actual run, but in practice a couple times. This movement's pretty tough. Ah, stuck to the thing.
There you go.
Yeah, that climb is tough as well. So one thing you saw me do with the spin slash right there is the moment I started spin slashing, obviously Zero will be on like the backswing at some point during the animation, so I just turn around in order to get more hits on the door there. It's a strat that's used for a couple bosses later on too. Yeah, it can deal a ton of damage to specifically 2 mini bosses later on. Has its uses. And this is why we needed Magma Dragoon's weapon coming up right here. Is if we use it there, we can flame that, and there you go. There's the heart tank. And flaming this one is just faster than going above, so you do that even in any percent.
Sorry, I'll let you do this first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have much
to see what you go for.
I'm gonna go for half kill. I think in the refight, I'll go for full. Should I be greedy? All right, I'll try it. I'll try it. But
yeah.
there's no way I'm gonna get it though. Okay, good spot. Nope.
Okay. Still,
Yeah.
valiant effort.
Yeah. Do you see what I mean? Like, now his health is just like... Oh, okay. He actually came down one more time. Not too bad. That's not too bad, yeah. So what I was trying to go for there was Spider Quick Kill. There's either Spider Quick Kill, there's like Spider Half Kill, and there's just a bunch of different ways you can fight this guy. Basically, I was trying to do a strat where... I'm not sure exactly how it works, but if I jump into his string of web at the very top, as he's climbing back up, you can hit him at the top, and he has no iframes, basically. I was trying to do a strat where I get hit by it, I fall and spin slash, and then I jump and spin slash again, and that I kill him all in one go, which I have like pretty much never done.
I think you hit it once.
Yeah, I've pretty much hit it once in this. I've hit it twice in the refight, where it's a little bit easier because there's no ceiling in the refight, but there is in the actual boss fight. So Storm Owl is one of my favorite stages just because it's pretty short and simple. There's a spike skip in the second half, and the boss fight it's random, but like I really like fighting him. It's kind of unique. And also just, yeah, spry work. Sick.
Storm Owl.
The way he pronounces it is funny. He really did not want to mess up saying the word owl. I can imagine they just made him like retake it like 17 times. It's like, don't mess it up this time. And then they just went, whatever. Like you did it, you know.
And then they don't pay him.
Yeah. Thanks, Capcom. Another reason we take the mech there is because Zero just instantly like warps out of the mech. You don't have to land on the ground. Coming up is a spike skip, which hopefully I will nail. I could die here. The death isn't too bad, but I prefer not to die.
Oh.
I got clipped by the corner. That really blows. Yeah. And I don't remember the last time I had a 2-death run. That sucks. All good, all good. And I destroyed that. I genuinely don't remember what I do riding the platform normally. I have not done this in years.
Well, there you go.
Well, there we go. All right, I'll make up for it with this. The damage? I can one-cycle this. Ah, very close. Oh. Yeah, that's very, very tight to do.
Yeah. A very good example of turning around the spin slash in the air as well. It's very clear what's happening there.
All right, so Storm Owl has basically two things he can do. He will always go up. He'll either stop or he'll go past me. I kind of want him to stop. That's the best luck. Got it? I got the top spawn. That sucks. If he spawns at the bottom, it's possible to end the fight like right there pretty much. Okay, still decent.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. Storm Owl's a weird boss fight. His shield kind of gets... You know, his immunity shield kind of gets procced when you hit him with various attacks. The first Saber Slash doesn't activate it. The second one does, and the third one doesn't. It's kind of strange. And then, like, the tip of the Spin Slash doesn't, but, like, when you hit him a lot... Oh, whoops. I wasn't mashing.
Oh.
So you get to hear, you won, Tenkuha. Alright, next up is Slash Beast.
2 more to go.
Slash Beast is among the toughest stages in the run, especially Area 2. There is a train cycle that I'm ideally trying to hit. I have a certain window in which I can make some mistakes, but I don't want to make too many. You know, otherwise, you'll kind of see at the end of the level here what I mean. But the screen will fade out at a specific point in the music, and you can't like leave earlier than that. Like imagine a bus, basically. It's a frame rule. It's a frame rule, is what it is.
God.
Yeah. Imagine a train.
Imagine a train. This little robot's blowing it up.
There we go. What a beam. I gotta jump. So this should be the end. I'm not sure if I'm on cycle. I probably am not. I made like a couple errors there. But I'm going to do the same spin slash thing here.
Nice.
And... Yep, I got the best cycle.
Nice.
You can still make some mistakes. I mean, you could see that it wasn't like perfect, but as long as you're like decent enough, you'll get it. There's actually a faster cycle you can get there with X, but it's because X can blast away enemies, so he's a little bit more ideal on that screen. This is one of the absolute toughest screens in the game, especially as Zero, just because there's just so many enemies. Taking some damage there intentionally to get through that mech.
Is this a screen where you can potentially get like a projectile stuff on screen that follows you, or is it somewhere else?
Yeah, it is, and that can happen on a ton of screens if you're slow. That typically only happens if you get hit by like the wrong enemy or you're too slow and stuff.
Right.
That was actually probably my best section of doing that, honestly. Like I just did everything I wanted to do there. That was nice. So, W. A little bit more to go here. These jumps around the cannons, the hitboxes are pretty big, so... Yeah, that was very good, actually. Jesus. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. If this fight is good, this is probably a gold.
So Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep. And what's in the box? Nothing. He just smashes it. All right, here we go.
That's good.
Ah, come on.
Oh.
Got him.
There you go.
Caught him in the air. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah, Slash Beast is another fight where the fastest way to kill him is just to Saber Dash cancel, pretty much. He gave me a lot of roars, which is pretty nice. Roaring he just stands there, so that just gives me more time to, you know, wail at him.
Menacingly.
I get a whiff of his smelly ass breath, but you know, Yo, here it comes, Laura. Are you ready?
Are we ready? This is it. This is the bit. Did you
This
remember
is the
what
bit.
happened? You remember the text?
Boom, look how big he is. What a chonker. He protects the secret weep, which lies inside the snow.
Yeah, he's so huge, he covers up the text. So, the phrase, the secret weep, has been living in my brain for months now.
Yeah, the secret weep is great. He's just massive compared to any of the other ones as well.
Yeah, it definitely comes to light in the fight. You see just how big he is.
Yeah, easily made that cycle. That's very nice. Yeah, not really like a whole lot to the stage. It's a very beautiful stage. You basically just want to, you know, stay on the ground whenever there's a downslope and jump when there's an upslope. So here's the EX tank. Whoops, I have not bonked my head there before. Okay, there we go. And nice. Tight jump. Ooh.
Nice.
Money. We take those. This mid boss is really random. Not much to it. You just want his eye to be open, and sometimes he'll close his eye. I either want him to go to the wall, or I want him to lunge forward. Okay, that's bad.
If you're astute, you can notice Chill Penguin from Mega Man X1 inside that block of ice to the right.
This is super bad. What is he doing? He's playing ping pong.
Oh my god. Will he hit the corner?
It's the DVD logo. Yep, there's Chill Penguin. Bye, Chill Penguin. That was really bad. But it's all good. Area 2 has the weapons tank as well, so there's actually quite some items that we grab in Walrus' stage. Both the sub-tank, or both the EX tank and the weapons tank are grabbed here. Oh my god.
Maybe the weapons tank is the secret weep.
You don't think the thing in the background is the secret weep?
Nah, that's the distraction weep.
Oh. Yeah, this is typically known as the gauntlet, this little section with all these little, like, enemies and all this kind of stuff. It's tough to move well during this section and not get hit and all that stuff. That's an intentional hit. I'm going to take another one right here. Okay, not too bad. So Frost Walrus is kind of on the easier side of the bosses. Not much can go wrong. what's great is he's not really random. If you execute it the same every time. Yeah, he's huge. Look at him.
His tusks are the length of Zero.
Yeah, I love his design though. He's actually pretty sick. So he's gonna start sliding around. I really don't want to hit too much of this. Okay, not too bad. And then there we go, and there we go.
There you go, good.
So you can see how much damage that's his weakness basically. And ideally at the end there, you saw how like I kind of got a double hit, and then I was kind of stuck in this the sword animation. It's called Ryo-Engine. That's the fire sword thing. I was stuck in that animation for a while. Ideally, to save another second, I would actually deal the double hit and then bonk into him to take damage on purpose, and then that would make me just deal damage quicker, basically. Saves around a second or so. But after defeating the 8 Mavericks, we still have a bit to go. In fact, most of the game still. This is Spaceport, the first of the final stages, before we head off to Final Weapon. A pretty short stage overall. It's only about 40 seconds or so. There's a damage boost coming up right here.
Will he hit it? Do I owe him another fetcher?
It's kind of tough. I'll wait for this guy. Oh, got it on the left. I got it on the left.
Right,
you normally need to be knocked to the right, but you can make it from the left if you just get a really good jump.
Yeah, that was really tight.
So Colonel's weapon, or his weakness is Frost Walrus's weapon, which is this down stab that we just got from defeating Walrus. So we're basically just going to be spamming that over and over again on him. I'm standing in a certain spot here just so that he doesn't hit me with those attacks.
I'm really sad I don't have game audio. I want to know what he said.
I've been waiting to fight you.
Oh, I like it when he says, "Show me what you got."
Yeah, very British. Show me what you got. It's funny.
Yeah, the voice acting in this game is stellar.
Yeah, it's beyond awful. Those are the same word, trust me. It's like, it's so bad it comes the full circle around, you know? It's like,
yeah,
it's so bad it's good.
Overflow.
Yeah, exactly. So here we are in Final Weapon. This is one of the most ridiculously short final stages in Mega Man X history. I've actually taken a lot of damage, but yeah, that's the stage. I'm not joking.
That's it.
Yep. Taking a lot of damage. I need to be a little bit careful. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage during this fight in order to speed it up. But I know how to take it safe if need be. So here's Iris. Story, love interest, kind of just wanders off. This mech, what am I fighting for? Things.
Forgive me, Zero.
I'm going to try and corner her, basically, by using these spin slashes here. And then once this orb comes out, this damage will start rolling in. And as you can see, I'm trying to intentionally take some damage by using Ryo-Engine into the orb. And good. Yeah, okay.
Good.
Very nice. I could have still taken another hit, but yeah, that was perfect. Very good. So here's the infamous cutscene, which I'm not going to show. I'm sorry.
No. Lose a minute to show it.
I'll lose a minute anyway. We got General coming up.
True.
Sorry, Matt. All right, so this is the next part of Final Weapon, which we're good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this section scares me.
Yeah, it's always a little bit spooky. When I was learning this, I hated this section. I would always die here, but not too bad now. So the next boss fight is the General, which is the worst boss fight in the entire game because he is unbelievably random in that his best attack is just unbelievably like his best attack compared to what else he can give you. So he can go down and go forward. He can go straight forward, or he can go up. We want him to go up. And so watch his movement, and he went straight. So now I lose a bunch of time, around 12 seconds for just waiting for him to go back. Please go up. Okay, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. All right, watch the health bar.
Dead.
Yep. So
Ridiculous.
the top part of his head, for some reason, just has no iframes. So if you do slow saber dash cancels, you deal damage on every part of like when your saber is out. So you don't want to be spamming SDCs. You want to do them really, really slow. And an extra cycle, nothing to worry about. I mean, that's totally normal. The world record has an extra cycle. I'm not even joking.
Oh, your face has disappeared on stream.
Hello? All right,
You're
pretend.
a Discord DM.
Oh, all good. All good, all good. So now we are moving into the refights, which is mostly the same with a couple differences. Mainly everything is just like it has a minor difference basically, and you'll see those as they come. So here's Dragoon again. Pretty bad luck. Yeah. It's not bad, but like he did a lot of damage, and like ideally I don't want to heal too much, but yeah, it's not too. So after Dragoon, yeah. So after Dragoon, you always want to go left to heal, but with a good fight, you're at full here, so you don't need to heal after Spider. But I don't know, pretty small time. So I'm gonna go for the Spider kick, quick kill again here. No guarantee I will get it, but I mean I'm gonna try. It's insanely luck based, so like my chances of getting it are slim. And okay, I already fucked up. Maybe I can save it. Come on, spawn close to the wall. Oh, there we go. Come on, come on. Ah, he went back up. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. So if you can kill him in that little window there, you wouldn't have to sit through this phase where he's invincible like that. But that was actually a pretty good fight, all things considered. But you can drain him to 0. It's hard to do, and it's luck based, because once he disappears off screen, he will respawn in an area at the very top, and if he spawns like across the screen, like all the way to the left, he's obviously outside of your saber range, and so you can't do the quick kill. So his spawn afterwards needs to be in your favor. Unfortunately, Peacock changes kind of for the worse. I mean, it helps me because he's easy now, but it's because the spin slash deals less damage. It does not matter how he spawns. His weakness is the best form of attacking him, so this is just going to be spammed over and over again, pretty much. Not a whole lot to this one. You actually don't want the left spawn this time, which is... He's being very friendly right now. Jesus Christ, stop it. I was noticing someone saying bad dialogue on the Iris cutscene. Yes, the bosses, specifically General, Colonel, General, and Iris, they can all, and Sigma too, they can all give like different dialogue speeds. Laura, what's changed about this boss fight?
It's in Mountain Dew now. Or battery acid, depending on your star sign, I guess. I don't know.
Sprite.
Very gone off Sprite.
It's low enough. Come on.
Good.
Oh. We're good.
Yeah, there you go.
Too bad. I don't really want to take damage there. Like, you might not think it's a big deal because, like, oh, he's dead, but I still have more bosses to fight. And ideally, this is my health for 5 more bosses, and I'm going to be taking 2 intentional hits at least on Walrus. So this is the one where it's kind of make or break. I really only want to take about 1 or 2 hits, but I could also take 0. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dude. That's gonna be tough. I might have to E-tank, although I don't think I will E-tank just in case of Sigma. I want to save it for Sigma, so I might have to go
Yeah.
up. I might have to go up and get the health. I will go into mushroom first. But yeah, the health is at the very top of the level right now. So ideally, you do Dragoon and then you do Spider and then you loop all the way under the level back to the top, and then you jump into the portal at the end.
Yeah, Split Mushroom is one of those fights in the refight that is generally pretty different because we are using one of the weaknesses that we didn't have before, really.
Yep, exactly. We deal a bit less damage here. Okay, that's not super ideal. Yep. Got him. Getting him before him getting on the wall, pretty good. We will take that. Do I heal now or after Walrus? I'll heal now. It's a marathon. By the way, these teleporters annoy the shit out of me. Their hitbox is like your toe has to be in the right spot for it to teleport you. But if you're playing Split Mushroom, the teleport isn't that. Your toe can be touching the edge and it'll warp you to the very middle. It's like the hitbox just makes no sense there.
Teleporters have toe sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and go for this damage boost. There we go.
Nice.
See, so now I wasn't stuck in that animation. Although I am yellow going into Owl. I'm gonna do it. He's not that scary. I hope. See? Freaking teleporter. Okay, so Owl is pretty much the same, except it's in reverse. You spawn on the left this time.
Oh.
Very close.
Yeah.
Oh, sniped him. Pretty good. Yeah, good fight, honestly. Yeah. I mean, you can kill him, like, after the... You can actually kill him with the... So, the attack I'm doing where, like, I'm shooting the orbs into the ground is called Rakuhoha. You get that from Cyber Peacock. You can kill him after the Rakuhoha on the ground. That's, like, the ideal quick kill. But killing him with the saber afterwards is also pretty ideal, although I just did not have quite enough damage to do that this time. Alright, it's final boss time. It's time for Sigma, who's got a couple phases. Really don't want to mess these up. The third phase is especially the hardest. The first two aren't too bad. But if I don't pay attention during phase 1, I can take some unintentional hits here. Oof, okay. Fine. Took an extra hit there, but no biggie.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to manipulate Sigma 2 there to try and throw his scythe on the wall to get him to do a specific attack. He'll jump in the corner and then I can start SDCing him. Okay. I'm gonna focus.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying RNG in this fight, but you know, if you're on pace, this is it. It always comes down to this. You need the right attack from Sigma.
Yep, pretty much. Dude, oh my god. Go for it. Not taking chances here.
No. I don't avoid this, so.
The end.
God damn it.
Oh, nice. Take
Yeah,
dodging
no,
that.
so the right half, like the attack segment does on the right side, it has two possible attacks. One where he doesn't say anything at all and he stays out for a while, so you can pretty much one cycle him, or he can go the end, and then you pretty much have to two cycle him.
Oh my lord, come on. Yes!
Oh, there you go.
Got him. Oh my god, I just got him before you despawned. Alright, get ready on time.
Nice.
Get ready on time. That was good. I got a pretty bad hand of cards there, but, you know, played it well. And... time.
GG.
GG. GG. Thanks everybody in chat for the GGs. Thanks Laura for being here. Yeah, not too bad. Died to the spikes, died to Stingray. They happen if I'm not paying attention, not gonna lie. That's like kind of common spots. I thought I would have died to the split mushroom fight, but you know, that's okay. We'll take it.
Chilling.
Nothing too bad.
A 44
What's my
is
time?
still a really good time, so.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm okay. I'm okay happy with that. But yeah, follow my Twitch, yo. I'm gonna fucking get the world record. Bye.
Ooh.
No. Nah, I'm coming though. I'm coming. I'm 7th right now, and I want to try to climb my way to the top if I can, possibly.
This is my fate.
I'm skipping this absolutely awful cutscene.
No! That's how to get people not to follow your Twitch. Come on, man.
I'm sorry. This is so bad. But yeah, Matt, you're a fucking champion for putting this together. Like, you're solo carrying this shit. Yeah, thank you so much. And Laura, thanks for being here. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We got Sly 2 coming up after this. And then some more cool runs. And then tomorrow and the day after and the day after that, we got hella runs. So, you know, stay tuned.